Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how we do things here, right? We pick a piece of media,
Yeah.
we take a look at it, we analyze it.
We really get down and dirty with it.
And for today's deep dive, we're taking a look at Dobby Ivy's Did It Make You Feel Like a Man? This song, man.
Oh, it's a heavy hitter.
It is.
Yeah.
So we're going to be looking at the lyrics and
Lyric.
the official music video on YouTube.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Really is.
Yeah.
It's heavy stuff. We're going to be looking at vulnerability, power dynamics, and the lasting effects of trauma.
Definitely. Trauma is a big one here.
And it all comes out in these lyrics. So, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's jump in.
All right. So, one of the lines that really stood out to me, and I mean right away I was like, whoa, was, got me drunk so you could take advantage. Couldn't look in the mirror without feeling damaged.
Oh, yeah. Right out the gate, she's not holding back.
No.
That's the thing about Bubby Ivy. She's raw. She's real. She's not shying away from anything.
Right. And this is just the first verse. And then she hits us with, bruises on my skin, no matter how hard I try, I still feel like I could die with your fingerprints tattooed on me. Like that imagery.
Oh, it's heavy. It's not just about the physical bruises. It's that feeling of being trapped, marked.
Yeah. It's like she's saying, no matter how hard I try to wash this off, it's still there.
Mm-hmm. That's trauma, that feeling that it's always with you.
And, thinking about that whole idea of feeling marked, and then she keeps coming back to this question, did it make you feel like a man?
Right. She repeats it throughout the song.
And every time, I feel like she's trying to understand, to make sense of it all.
Yeah.
Like, what goes through someone's mind to think that hurting someone else makes them more of a man?
It's like she's challenging that whole definition of masculinity.
Yeah.
Like, is that really what it means to be powerful by putting someone else down? It's a question a lot of us are asking, I think, in society.
Right. And I think Jubby Ivy is asking it in such a powerful way through this song. And the way she does it, with that repetition, it really emphasizes
impact.
Yeah, the impact of those words, of that experience. It just keeps coming back, haunting you.
It's like a broken record in your head.
Exactly. Yeah. And then there are those lines about the mirror.
Oh, yeah. The mirror's such a powerful image in this song.
Totally. She sings, wish I could look in the mirror and see myself and no one else. And that just, it gets me every time.
That's the trauma talking right there.
Yeah.
That feeling of not recognizing yourself, of feeling lost in your own reflection.
It's like that person took a piece of her and she's trying to find it again.
Trying to put the pieces back together.
Yeah, exactly. But then, there's a shift.
Yeah.
There's this moment where the vulnerability, it kind of turns into this defiance.
Resilience.
Yes. She sings, I'll break them, I'll be strong enough. And it's like she's drawing a line in the sand.
Yeah, she's taking her power back.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not just about her own healing anymore. She sings, younger girls like me who can try to silence us, but it's our time to speak. And it's like she's speaking for all survivors.
That's the turning point, right? It's not just personal anymore. It becomes this call to action.
It gives me chills, honestly.
It's powerful. It's anthemic.
And, it makes me think about how so many female artists are doing this now, right? Talking about these experiences, speaking out, like Lorde, Billie Eilish.
Lizzo, so many more.
Yeah, and it's creating this wave, this movement of shared vulnerability and strength.
I think that's what makes this song so impactful too, right? It's personal, but it's also universal. Like that journey from being hurt to finding your strength, it's something we all can connect to in some way.
Right. And while this song, it definitely doesn't shy away from the darkness, there is that glimmer of hope.
Oh, yeah. There's light at the end of the tunnel.
That moment when she sings about looking in the mirror and finally seeing yourself again, that's just...
It's beautiful. It's hopeful.
Like, you can come back from this.
You can heal. You can reclaim yourself.
Okay, so
yeah,
just to recap, we've looked at Bobby Ivy's Did It Make You Feel Like a Man? We talked about how raw these lyrics are.
How she tackles those tough topics of power and trauma.
And ultimately, the message of resilience and healing that comes through.
Right. But it leaves us with a question, doesn't it?
What's that?
Like, considering everything we've talked about, what can we do? How can we create a world where respect and consent are just the norm? Where what happened in this song is unthinkable?
That's the big question, isn't it? And I think it's one we all have to keep asking ourselves.
Absolutely. And I hope this deep dive has given everyone something to think about.
And if you haven't heard this song, you really need to check it out. It's powerful stuff. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.
See ya.